4 straight wins prior over number 10 Pittsburgh, number 3 Syracuse, vaulting them to the number 21 spot in the country. A massive ACC matchup here tonight. Virginia with 7 national championships, looking to go on a run here late, heading into the postseason. Meanwhile, Duke trying to continue a historic run for them, the best start under head coach John Kerr. Ready to get underway here at Clark. John Kerr leading the Duke Blue Devils. George Jelnovich in his 27th season with Virginia, leading the Cavaliers, the longest tenured coach in UVA history, leading the squad to 2 national championships in 2009 and 2014. And we're underway. The biggest match thus far for Virginia, as they'll try to get something going offensively early. Virginia in the gray on your screen, Duke in all blue with the white lettering. UVA 5-3 at home. They've just played 2 games on the road. Most of their games here in the regular season are here at Klockner. Again, a win for Virginia would put them in sole possession of the ACC Coastal. Meanwhile, for Duke, they would keep their spot, that top spot in the ACC Coastal. The undefeated squad at 3-0-1 in the ACC. Here comes Virginia. Remember, an electric offense, 3rd in the ACC in goals with 24. Under Jelnovich, the Who's 17-4 against Duke. As Duke has it working into their offensive zone. Skipped across by Peter Stroud. Entry inside the box. And UVA trying to clear the boot from Albin Gashi, the freshman from Sweden, who was able to score his first career goal against James Madison. We've got a whistle. And it's going to be with Duke, and a dead ball foul here. So Virginia led by George Jelnovich, the 8th winningest active head coach in Division I history. Coming off, well, a rather disappointing season under his standards, 6-9-3 last year, but played 6 overtime games, going 0-3-3 in those ones. And again, games you have to win down the stretch in a very good ACC that they didn't do last year. Much better season thus far with a 3-1 ACC start. Entry pass, looking for the first goal of the game. Duke can't find it, still in the box. A chance in front. And the number 2 team in the country can't strike yet. Virginia. What a chance for Duke. We talked about Virginia's offense early, but Duke super impressive as well. Remember, led by Shakur Muhammad. 12 points this season, 1 away from tying his season high just a year ago. 5 goals, career high for him as well. Again, 10 games unbeaten to start the season for Duke. The most successful start with John Kerr. Back in 2015, and went 5 straight games without a loss. Did the same in 2017 and 2019, but have not had this good of a start under his tenure. UVA offense electric, but the Duke defense has been spectacular this season as well. They have a 14 goal differential from their opponents this season. They've allowed just 5 opponents to score. And here they come with some offense. That's Muhammad. He loses it. 40-48 to go. Half number 1. Kaplitzberger rotates around. Linder. And it's Duke ball. Yeah, look for Kaplitzberger to be a key part of this team. He's the only newcomer on the squad to start every game, a grad transfer from Wisconsin. One of the more efficient players there, was named a second team All Big Ten. What a touch pass there, but stolen away by the Blue Devils. They work it over near side to Kaplitzberger, who tries to generate offense. Nice sliding stop on the other side by Stroud. And here comes Duke. He's got it to Stroud, midfield. Touch now skips to the other side. Far side from your vantage point to Massalis. Rubin tiptoeing far sideline. Now Duke with a chance. Their second today. Toward the box, open look, one more. And solid defense. A Blue Devil goes down. That's Muhammad, who looked like he had an open look, but didn't capitalize. And here comes Virginia. Salas. And the entry's knocked away by Duke. Rotated back. Virginia has had their fair share of runs, but Duke, 2 glorious chances, headlined by Shakur Muhammad. Again, a player to watch out for. We talked about him in the open, but leading this offense. Had an open look on the other side just a minute ago, and couldn't come through. Entry into the box. And cleared away. UVA will have it with 38-25 to go. Two shots for Duke, nothing for Virginia. We talked about Muhammad a lot, scoring those goals. A lot of those assists coming from Nick Peronio. Logged a couple of assists against Louisville. First season with Duke. Had an assist against Wake Forest as well, and what a big win for Duke that was against the #1 team in the country. There's a centering pass and a corner ahead for Virginia.
Let's hear it, who's corner kick, Virginia!
Let the fans do the talking here. It is a packed house at Klockner. These fans know how important this one is. The biggest game of the season thus far against the #2 team in the country. A win would speak volumes for this program and in the standings as well. Entry. Defended well by Duke. Virginia recovers. Another centering chance. A shot just left. What an opportunity for Virginia. Philip Horton with an open look just to the left. Horton, the unanimous National Player of the Week this week. We talked so much about him before the broadcast, a player who will get his touches, will get his shots, but can he convert? In that situation, no. Two wonderful opportunities for both squads. Early, just 10 minutes in, you can see the offense for Virginia generated early and often. The defense for Duke has prevailed. Meanwhile, Duke's chances have been open. They just haven't converted. Here's Virginia at midfield. Reese Miller skips it back. Reese leads the UVA freshman in minutes, the Houston, Texas native. His lone goal of the season came a couple of games ago versus Pitt. Contact and a whistle. And it's a foul on Virginia. Duke will have it. That ball at that, 35:08 to play. Virginia, that's Alfonso trying to turn the corner. He was the UVA leader in goals just a season ago. Gashi gets out of there. Head to Alfonso. Works it ahead, excellent pass, can't get over the Duke defender. UVA looking for a sliver of open grass. Gashi. Kaplitzberger ahead. Allender. Corner, center, corner ahead for Virginia. Their second today.
Okay, you know what to do. On the hit, Virginia.
Virginia with one major opportunity earlier in this game. On a shot that was just wide from Philip Horton. He's going to have the chance here with 33:19 to play. UVA's second corner kick, second major opportunity. Here it is. Knocked away, stays in the box. Put it just out, just wide to the left, the header. An opportunity, Virginia. Another one just left of the goal. And the Cavs are peppering early. That's Kaplitzberger. The grad transfer from Wisconsin. Virginia does have the advantage in the series between these two, 17-14 under Jelnovac. But some glorious offensive chances for both teams early. What a play there to the near side by Virginia's Miller, trying to stick with it. No, Duke regains possession. Nice skills on the other side. Guess who? Muhammad opens up an opportunity. Centering. Juicy rebound in front is recovered by Virginia. And here's a chance for the Hoos. Here's Alfonso. Excellent defense by Duke. Acito. Leo Alfonso, an open opportunity, what looked like a breakaway, the leader in goals just a year ago. Couldn't finish. A player who started all 25 games just a year ago. 5 goals this year, looking for his 6th, didn't find it there. He's got a couple of assists as well. The leader in goals had 8 goals the year ago and 18 points. Virginia works it around, and as of late, Virginia's had the opportunities. Maybe another here. A touch, Afonso can't gather. Big boot to midfield. Muhammad trying to gain possession. We've seen him on just about every offensive possession for Duke, making the difference. We see him again here. Speeding toward the goal. The shot is high.
Goal kick, Virginia.
The goal kick for Virginia. Boy, you can see number 14 how fast he is. Leads the team in assists. A do-it-all player, leads the Blue Devils in all sorts of categories. 5 goals in the season for him. The ACC Freshman of the Year just a year ago. Plays with another ACC award winner just a year ago, Peter Stroud, the ACC Midfielder of the Year. And that's what makes this Duke team so good. These returning players, can't even call them veterans. A lot of these guys sophomores are big difference makers. Here they are again. The touch. Frederick, near side. Ariono, and here's Muhammad again. Now Duke gains possession, trying to generate some offense. 4 shots for the Blue Devils, 2 for Virginia. Both open looks in front of the net. Muhammad again. Always dangerous when he has it. But they rotate back to Stroud. Contact, whistle.
Foul, Virginia.
And it's a foul on Duke. Or excuse me, Virginia will get the whistle. And a free kick. So, remember, UVA had that wide open look. Leo Afonso with the breakaway chance. The leader in goals couldn't convert. Off of excellent defense from the Blue Devils. Meanwhile, for Duke, Peter Stroud, Shakur Muhammad have, and the majority of the offense as fans continue to stream in here. The top right of your screen, you can see the entrance. I mean, this place is packed. Entry wide, goal kick coming up.
Goal kick, Virginia.
UVA, and we got a whistle. It's against Duke. And a foul on them. Remember earlier in this one, Phil Horton had an open look. Went just wide of the net to the left. They try to get something going. Nice stop, sliding stop by Frederick from Duke. Worth mentioning, Horton recognized, again, unanimously as the nation's player of the week. Had a career high 5 points against Pitt. Propelling UVA to the victory. A whistle and a foul on Virginia. They don't like the call. They're going to get Reese Miller, the freshman. Wayne Frederick and Duke will have it. And it's actually going to go to the goalie, Elliot Hamill. Meanwhile, the goalie for Virginia has faced the lone shot on goal today. An ACC co-defensive player of the week just a week ago. Might have to face another opportunity here that Duke is trying to generate. Touch there from Muhammad. They surround the box, entry, and it deflected off of a UVA player. Excellent save there, and a heads-up play by Holden Brown, because that's a corner if he doesn't get to that ball. 25-42 to go in half one. Work over near side to Miller, and they rotate it back. Flirting toward midfield, that's Euland. Gives it to the far side. Euland has scored once this year on 12 shots. He's got it, boots it over to the near side. That's for Kaplitzberger. Now Afonso, the leader in goals this year as well for UVA. Centering opportunity, a chance is knocked down. Duke denies. Gashi working on the far sideline and centering here. UVA had possession for some time now, and they make a break toward the net. What a pass, looking to center, knocked away, and will we have a corner? No, I think it hit off of the Cavalier player and ricocheted out of bounds. It did. Well, that would have been the third major opportunity for Virginia. They've had 2 corners already, and this place gets loud. When Virginia has a chance like that and a stoppage in play, for fans to realize they have that chance. Goalie kick here for Hamilton. Frederick racing after this one to the near side. A whistle. It's going to go to Virginia. The whistle is going to be against Amir Daly. Picking it up is Reese Miller. And a free kick here for Virginia. Again, one save between the two goalies. It's from Holden Brown. Hamill has looked down 2 shots from Virginia. They both were wide of the cage. Stolen by Frederick. Here comes Duke. Muhammad toward the middle. Are they going to go to him? Or Jai Bean, but Frederick loses it. A whistle and a foul against Virginia. Big opportunity here for Duke, and you'd expect they go to Shakur Muhammad in some way. Or Peter Stroud. Remember, Muhammad leading the squad in goals right now. Periono with 6 assists. That 2-man game has been fantastic for the #2 team in the country. How about Muhammad too? He's taken 25 shots. They can dart to the goal at any point. It's been so impressive in the early going of this one. Chance here for Duke. Centers toward the box. Muhammad involved. That's a goalie kick for Brown coming up. (22:37) to go in the first half. And Virginia has possession. Virginia today looking for their 4th ACC win. But they've taken down some pretty big ACC competitors. Virginia Tech, number 3 Syracuse, number 10 Pittsburgh. Their lone loss in the conference is to Notre Dame. Afonso in the near side, in the near corner, boots it away and turns it over. And turned right back over to Virginia. Here's a chance, centering, darting inside, what a look, knocked away by Hamill, what a play. And a UVA player down in the top left corner of your screen. They stopped the clock with 21:39 to play. Again, Duke, an unbeaten team. The best start under John Kerr. He's in his 15th season at Duke. It looks like that Virginia player, we'll get a name on him here in a second, is walking and is all right. Now resume play. I believe it's Allender. Booted ahead. Kept in the air to the far side. Duke has possession. Booted for Jai Bean. Bean's been good as of late. A player who scored against Wake Forest. Scored in the last 2 matches, including one against Howard as well. Scored in his season debut against Louisville, the sophomore. Who has just played 7 games, but started in 6. Here's Stroud. Ahead to Bean. He's 1-on-2, turns, fires, and it's high on the 5th shot for Duke. And a whistle. This one's going to go against Virginia in dangerous territory for the home team. Beautiful night here in Charlottesville. Kevin DiDomenico here with you in a packed house at Klockner. 5 shots for Duke, just 2 for Virginia, but open looks in front of the cage that they couldn't convert on. Philip Horton had the best chance. And it's a corner look here for the Blue Devils. Ruben Masalis, the lefty, kicks inside, a shot, ricochets, another chance, denied. Here comes Virginia. They've got possession. Sliding stop by Stroud. Remember, Stroud, the reigning ACC midfielder of the year. You know, so good defensively, a player that contributes so much for this Duke team in every aspect of his game is Virginia. Looking to generate some offense here. The touch denied. And they rotated back with 18:54 to go. A game of momentum so far. Virginia's had their opportunities in front. Maybe another here. 2 shots, neither on goal. Duke with one of them on goal. That one's too far. Holden Brown had to make a save out in front, a diving one at that. The reigning ACC co-defensive player of the year. Or of the week, excuse me, just a week ago. Big difference there. 18:22 to go. A header right back to the Cavs. A chance in front. It's a 1-on-3. Gets past it. We're going to have a whistle and an opportunity coming here. A free kick for the Hoos. Boy, these Virginia fans have the noisemakers here. And to the near sideline, it does its damage. Deafening up here next to the booth. As loud as it gets, one of the best soccer atmospheres you'll have in the ACC. On a Friday night, a beautiful night at that, after rain struck Charlottesville for a couple of days. It pays off. See if UVA can strike first. Leo Afonso with the free kick, the UVA leader in goals. He's got 5 this season, 2 assists. He had 8 just a year ago. Afonso with the righty boot. Just high. What a chance. Leo Afonso got some heat behind that one as well. Took his second shot. Remember, he had that opportunity, the breakaway chance for Virginia. Couldn't come through. Nice defense by Duke on that occasion, but there, Leo was just high. And so now, judging by how this game will go, Duke will have the next opportunity. And you'd think they look to number 14 in blue, huh? He's been so good. Just generating all sorts of offense. Leads the Blue Devils in assists. That one for Frederick ahead. Instead, it gets rotated back. Duke still with possession, though, as a Blue Devil is bullied to the ground. Miguel Ramirez got it stolen away. But Frederick and the Blue Devils will take it back. 15:40 to go. And what a match this has been so far. What a touch, what a second touch over to Ramirez. But back to UVA, jeez. Jai Bean over to Muhammad and Ramirez, and here comes Virginia. Another chance, Reese Miller. He centers, touched back, but still will have an open look. Here's Weiss. And they rotated all the way back with just over 15 to play in half number 1. A back and forth contest, thrilling opportunities for both teams, but nothing has come of it. Till maybe now, the give and go. No, he takes it himself. Centering. They keep it in. And he was out, a goalie kick coming up. Virginia with 5 fouls so far, Duke with 3. And a substitution here, Philip Horton will come out of the game. And Komi Ubogu will come in for Virginia. Boot to the near side. Bean looking for the touch. A physical one thus far. You can tell both teams know the stakes, know the task at hand, and know what the standings implications are. We've got a whistle, and the 9th foul of the game is going to go against Bean and Duke. .30 to go. Aaron pass goes to Muhammad. Now to the far side. Is it too far? No. Tiptoeing the line. Virginia keeps it in, but they turn it over. Here comes Muhammad ahead with steam. And to the far corner, top right of your screen, as Bean puts pressure on Visa. And they get it back. Nice touch under 1:13 to play now. In a back and forth contest. Frederick trying to clear it, he can't, and Virginia takes over. Virginia has had their chances around the net. Not one shot on goal yet. They've had a couple of shots that have been just left. Duke with more opportunities. 1 on goal, 6 shots. And the atmosphere here in Charlottesville is fantastic. Fans buzzing on the near side. Number 21 Virginia against number 2 Duke. Duke in that number 2 ranking for the first time since September of 2019. Team that has struggled in the past, but John Kerr has brought them to that national prominence. And in the regular season thus far, this is the peak of it. The best start in his tenure. Ahead to Frederick. Touch for Muhammad. He's got open space. Watch out. Offers to the top of your screen, and a corner ahead for Duke, the first one with 11 minutes to go in half one.
Now, Virginia.
And guess who created that opportunity? It's Shakur Muhammad again, a player who's done it all. And again, he got an open grass, gave it away. And UVA always on their heels when 14 in blue has the ball. Actually not going to be a corner. They'll have a free kick just outside the box, but a chance nonetheless. Over 10 to go. Muhammad and Masalis hovering the ball just outside of the box. Muhammad boots just left.
Okay, Virginia.
Muhammad hands on the head. He's done that a couple times after knowing he missed an opportunity. That's the second shot that has been wide. And some substitutions coming up here for Virginia.
Number 19, Reese Miller.
Reese Miller comes out.
Number 11, Jai Bean.
Along with Jai Bean for the last 9:20 here in half one. Work it near side. Virginia trying to get some offense going. Contact, a collision. And it's for Frederick and Duke. .850 to go half one. So Duke, that statement victory over Wake Forest, the #1 team at the time on the road. That one's touched back into the hands of Duke. They get that win last Saturday and propel them to the 2-0 victory over Howard. And over halfway done with their season, truly eyeing perfection. With a couple of tie blemishes on their record. One at home against North Carolina, another at home against Yale. Touch over to Frederick, he saves it. Back toward midfield. Under 8. Meanwhile, for Virginia, after the loss to Denver at home, looking to rebound against number 2 Duke in maybe the biggest game of their season so far. Muhammad is shut down. Nice play on the back end. And cleared. Prior to that, in late September, Virginia was able to get big wins over number 3 Syracuse, number 10 Pittsburgh. Back-to-back weekends, those were on the road, came home with the high, had to play Denver and fell in that one. They won 3 out of 4 games in early September at home. Able to capture the Commonwealth Cup, a 4-2 victory over Virginia Tech. One of their major blemishes coming against number 9 Maryland. A 6-1 loss on the road, and one that catapulted them and catalyzed the squad to go off on the streak that they did, winning 5 of their next 7 matches. Again, hoisting them to that number 21 spot and an open opportunity to knock off the number 2 team in the country. Trying to do that tonight. Virginia on the offensive end. Touched, open look, inside the box, a shot, knocked away, what a save! Elliot Hamill diving with one hand, knocks it away. What a chance, the biggest for Virginia, but another one, a corner from the far side. To go. The loudest this place has been tonight. The third corner for Virginia. Here it is. Centers, inside, cleared. What a chance out in front. A skirmish, and Duke survives. As Muhammad on the other end sprinting toward the ball. Goes down, I think he doesn't fall down there. That's trouble for Virginia. That's booted ahead. Sakulias inside the box. Nice moves, the shot is deflected. Once more, turns, centers, it's high. That's out. Virginia will have it with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Back and forth, pretty even match here so far between number 21 Virginia and number 2 Duke. Knocked away, nice D, that's Stroud. Right back into the hands of the Cavaliers. Inside. Tell Virginia looking for a corner there to deflect it off of a Duke player. What a play there, they center it. That's deflected again and out. Duke stout on defense, we knew they'd have it. Virginia is showing why they're the third ranked offense in the ACC, 24 goals. But remember, Duke has just allowed 5 opponents to score in their matches this season. Some room to run here for Duke. Centers. Knocked away. Duke still threatening. .220 to go in half one. Here's Stroud. Duke with it at midfield. These two have gone back and forth with chances here in the first half. Virginia with the best one just a couple of minutes ago. We get another. Touched. Sakalias. Fonzo. Another. Work it to the far corner. Two minutes left in half one. Centering pass, and Duke heads it out. Another chance coming. It's a corner for Virginia. And you could argue they've had more chances here than Duke. Duke's had the 7 shots, Virginia with 5. But a glorious opportunity that was deflected off the hand of Elliott Hamel in one of the better saves you'll see tonight. They'll try one at the goal with under a minute to go. Boy, can this place get loud. Virginia trying to strike first. Deflected and kicked out, and it looks like another corner coming up with 30 seconds left. Can Virginia strike here? Another shot under their belt. They've got 6. Can they finally put one in? They've been peppering all half. One other chance. And headed out by Duke.
10,
nice play.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
And a whistle. That's going to go against
3,
Virginia.
2, 1.
And that is how half number 1 will come to a close. 0-0 the score. Set for the kickoff in half number 2. 45 minutes on the clock. And a victor to be decided here on a beautiful Friday night in October between number 21 Virginia and number 2 Duke. Biggest matchup of the season for Virginia, and Duke trying to stay unbeaten. The victor will be atop the ACC Coastal. Couple of opportunities for both teams in the first half. One shot on goal for each, and an excellent save for either team. Duke's Elliott Hamel had the better of the two. A diving stop out in front. So just under 45 to go in the game. 7 shots total for Duke. Virginia with 6. They were peppering late in the first half, had a couple of corner kicks, but couldn't come through. 5 corners for Virginia, and just 1 for Duke. It came from an open opportunity. Remember, for Virginia, Will Citrone is in instead of Aiden O'Connor, who's sidelined with an injury, has been, the junior from Grand Rapids, Michigan, who back in high school was an absolute stud. Michigan's Mr. Soccer back in 2019. Here comes Virginia, a touch inside, sliding stomp from Hamel. But again, UVA is missing him. Citrone, a solid replacement or a plug and play. A guy who has started games earlier in the season. Cito rotates to the far side, top of your screen. So that one shot forward toward midfield. Whistle.
Foul, Duke.
And it's a foul on Duke at midfield. Where you see number 14 there in blue, that's Duke Shakur Muhammad. Leads the team in points, has 5 goals. He's been so impactful today in the offensive push for the Blue Devils. Meanwhile, for Virginia, it's been a bunch of different guys. Philip Horton had an open look. Leo Afonso to go along with it. Here's Stroud for Duke. Into the box and into the corner. Tries to center. And the weak pass was kicked away by Jai Bean. Here comes Virginia. There's a touch ahead. Afonso toward the box. In the near side, a shot and a save right into Elliot Hamill. Makes his 3rd save. What a solo chance there for Leo Afonso. And there you see why he's the leader in goals for Virginia. Led the team last year in goals with 8. He's leading the team this year with 5. Tied with Komi Bogu. There's a whistle and a foul on Duke. That's Duke's 6th foul of the game.
Foul, Duke.
Virginia with 8. So remember, both of these teams with back and forth chances. Elliot Hamill with a few saves. Holden Brown with 1. Hamill's been the better goalie. We've seen him be so good throughout this season, and it's why Duke has one of the better defenses in the ACC, plus 14 goal differential in favor of Duke compared to their opponents this season. And pass inside, Hamill will just pick it up. You know, it's interesting, Duke returned 62% of their goals scored just a year ago. And it shows, a team with so much attacking power offensively. That pass is intercepted, then back to Bean in the middle. Touched back. Head to Muhammad. They go to the corner. Looking to center it. Nice box out by Virginia. In the corner, right back to the Blue Devils. That one's centered and cleared. Last time these two teams met, Duke prevailed victorious, a 3-2 win back on October 29th, 2021. Duke looking to strike first here. Far corner, no whistle, and it looks like Duke will have a chance in that corner. And a corner kick ahead. Nick Periono. Looks like we'll give way to Ruben Massalis. With a corner kick for Duke. Shoving inside, and now players getting up in each other's grills, and they separate them. So this corner kick is delayed with 38 to go. Again, we know how contentious this one is. Number 21 Virginia against number 2 Duke. Only 1 loss between the two teams in the ACC. Duke undefeated, trying to avoid their first of the season. Have a couple of ties on it as well. The corner. Off the head of a Virginia player. It looked like, at least from my vantage point. And it is. Another corner kick coming up for Duke. Now just under 38 to play. Plenty of stoppages here. Early going second half, it's Periono. Centers. Headed away, Stroud giving chase. Nice defense by the Cavs. Early going in the second half, Duke's been peppering their offensive zone. Remember, a team that has not lost yet this season. Coming off that 2-0 victory against Howard. Game where Wayne Frederick scored his first career goal. Centers. Picked away. Now Virginia just trying to clear it. They can't. Another chance. Centering in front. Not out yet. It's Muhammad. Offers it back just outside the box. Stroud, open look. Slides down and loses it. And here comes Virginia. But stolen away once again by Duke. It's Amir Daly. At times centered. Opportunity, header in front. And it's just wide.
Virginia.
And that for now will end the major offensive push from the visiting team, Duke. We saw the Blue Devils push offensively early in the first half and dominate on that front. UVA had their momentum push where they had the maybe best chance of the game on a centering opportunity, point blank look. And Elliot Hamill, as he has many times this season, came up huge and made the save. He's got a couple here in tonight's match. Stroud gives back to Hamill. So once again, Virginia trying to grab a win tonight would be payback from a year ago. Duke has other ideas. Muhammad ahead, inside the box, centers a shot, what a save! Holden Brown leaping in the air and denies Muhammad. So now Brown has a spectacular save under his belt. And people at home, fans have only continued to come in here to Glockner Stadium. It's even more full than it was just a couple of minutes before halftime. Nobody leaving, fans continue to stream in. What a night, what a turnout here for the biggest game of the season for Virginia. And the home team advantage showing. They've got it at midfield. Afonso alone, works to the far side. Here comes Stroud, he goes falling. Leaping forward, it seemed like as well, and a card's coming against Virginia, and a yellow card will go against Alvin Gashi, and that's bad news for the home team. Excuse me, that's Mangarov, I believe. But the yellow card's against the junior from Duluth, Georgia. Has a goal, actually scored on his UVA debut. The transfer from UNCG gets the yellow card with 33:55 to go. A dead ball foul and a free kick here for Duke. Periono will watch. The Solis take it. Stroud gathers in the near corner. Center, kicked away. So UVA at this point just trying to clear it. Afonso had an open look. That wasn't booted away into the hands of Stroud, feet of Stroud, I should say, as Virginia gathers it back. And push toward the near side. It's going to go to Virginia. Duke doesn't like the call, and Periono just tried to poke it away from Afonso. You can't do that. Back into the hands of Paul Visa. How about that? Thought he could get away with it. Asperu Slalov will come in for Virginia. A sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia, Denmark High School, and All-ACC freshman team player last year. Who started all 17 games he played in. Fourth of the team in minutes. Again, his freshman year, you can call some of these guys veterans, but they're just not. Another sophomore who's contributing big time. Here's Muhammad in the middle. Gets bullied away. What a pass. Ahead for Afonso. Has grass in front of him, centering, and it's knocked away. UVA will have possession still. Looking to attack. Another nice play by Amir Daly, who's been all over the field. Duke and Virginia on a beautiful night in Charlottesville. The winner will be atop the ACC Coastal. Centering just outside the box, back into the hands of the Blue Devils. And Muhammad looking for a chase, and two players get tied up. And it's a foul against Virginia, and it was obviously, looked like Euland just pulled on Muhammad, the faster player, and that's textbook. In American football, it would be pass interference there. He had an open lane at the ball, tugged at him, didn't get the chance. Duke will have the free kick, dead ball with 31:48 to go. You see Elliott Hamel on the other side. Maybe you just see Leo Afonso exchanging words with Elliott Hamel on your screen. But the two had some words for each other. Duke will have it around midfield. Wayne Frederick finding his way inside, loses it. He scored last game against Howard.
Entering for Virginia, number 19.
And a couple of substitutions here. Reese Miller, the freshman, comes back in for Virginia. And Scotty Taylor will come in for Duke. Taylor, the forward, 6 foot, the senior from Milburn, New Jersey, Milburn High School. Get it into Muhammad, who centers. Knocked away, nice play, another chance. Stroud coming in, and it's gonna go the other way. It's gonna be for Virginia. The foul will be on Duke, and a player down for UVA. Looks like he's grabbing his right leg. And in serious pain. Nice play there from UVA's Holden Brown, the goalie in last week's ACC Co-Defensive Player of the Week. And the Virginia player still down. 30:46 to go. Looked like Duke had a sneaky opportunity there when Shakur Muhammad kind of turned the corner and tried to center that one, but again, an excellent play by Holden Brown, the goalie, to leap out and knock that one away. The player still down. Again, it looked like it was his right leg. Again, a foul was whistled against Duke. from our vantage point, that looks like Albin Gashi slow to his feet, and he's going to walk it off. Nope, again, sorry about that. That's Daniel Mangarov. So that's happened a couple times. The 12 and the 16 are tough to identify here in the grades, but it looks like Mangarov is walking all right. The junior from Duluth, Georgia, will come out. But you'd hope that it's just a Charlie horse, nothing too serious. He walks off under his own power. So a goalie kick coming up for Holden Brown with 30:46 to go here in the second half. Again, Virginia and Duke, two top 25 teams, one of them a top 5 team in Duke, under tenured head coaches. John Kerr with the Blue Devils in his 15th season at Duke. Jelnovich in his 27th season with the Hoos, two-time national champion, was a captain with Virginia, a former All-American with Virginia. That one's booted down, Hamill will grab it. He guided the squad to 5 ACC tournament titles as head coach, 3 regular season tournament titles. A living legend here at Virginia, and has seen this program grow and has to be so happy with the turnout here at Klockner. Here's Muhammad showing his skills in the near corner, center, and way wide. Duke will gather it. Periono inside again. UVA trying to get it out, but watch out. Taylor fires one, deflected off of the Cavaliers. UVA trying to clear it. Able to somewhat do so. Now back to Taylor. Wayne Frederick looking for another. A shot is just wide right. From Shakur Muhammad doing anything he can. And now he's slow to get up and hobbling off under his own power, favoring that left leg. Under 30 to go. Muhammad looks all right again. Candidly, that's a player that Duke needs right now. Has been one of just a couple of players that have catalyzed this offense for the Blue Devils. Without that, let's give them position. Here's Virginia. Centering pass. Open look inside the box. Double team, kick back out. Here's Afonso trying to turn the corner inside the box. Now Visa rotated back. Visa touches, kicked away, and the corner coming up.
Okay, Hoos. Makes the noise. Corner kick.
The Hoops will get loud again, and a corner opportunity. Cavalier fans know how to get loud on the near sideline. Seeing the bottom right corner of your screen, the noisemakers. Making the noise, I mean, it is loud. Virginia with an opportunity, and they do it on their 7th corner. Headed away outside the box, and Visa will recover. Mangarov inside, a header is high. Valiant effort from Virginia, and with under 28 to go in this one, still no score. Well, it's simple. Virginia has the excellent offense in the ACC, 3rd in the conference, 24 goals. Meanwhile, Duke with the great defense. Just 5 opponents this year have been able to score a goal. And it's showing right now a stalemate at 0-0. great chances, great saves on either side. Elliott Hamill with one diving save, Holden Brown with another. For Duke, the catalyst has been Shakur Muhammad. For Virginia, an array of players. Luke Thomas dicing his way inside. And then Haupt now being pressured, drops off again for Masaulis. And it's booted away by Alvisa. A couple new players coming in for Duke. Drew Kerr, the son of John Kerr, one of two sons that John has on this team. Cameron Kerr. They both play for Duke. Drew, a freshman. Cameron, a senior. His daughter, Alex, who plays for Vanderbilt as well. Soccer family. Wouldn't expect anything less, right? 15th year head coach at Duke, who's had so much success. Looking for a victory and continuing the unbeaten season. Centering pass is headed out, but a corner kick opportunity here for Duke. Duke hasn't created as many chances as Virginia off of these corners. And that's credit to the Hoos. They've defended these well. Broadcaster's jinx is a very real thing. Ariano. Nice play there, back to Stroud. The corner, centered again. A header out in front. Trouble for UVA, they get it out again. Hot fan, and here comes Virginia. Fans to their feet. Philip Horton dicing his way inside, a touch to Afonso. Is too long, and out. Boy, we've seen some of these chances, and they're just not enough. A game of inches here at Klockner Stadium, and a whistle, a stoppage. And you see the official talking to Stroud. I hope everything's all right with number 8 as he starts walking off with a trainer. Peter Stroud, the 2021 ACC Midfielder of the Year. The junior from Chester, New Jersey, Laurel Springs High School. An all-ACC first-team player. 4 goals last year. Total of 12 points. I hope he's all right. He goes to the sideline. He seems confused on why he's being taken out, but looks like he's being taken to the locker room. So, new player will have to come on for Duke. Felix Barajas. With 24:16 to go, he'll step in what is a big loss for the Blue Devils. Peter Stroud out, Barajas in. Toward midfield, touched by Afonso. Headed away, and Barajas foul off the bat. So Visa will have possession for Virginia. Paul Visa, a player who led Virginia in assists last season. But all 17 matches he played in just a year ago as well, and was 8th in the ACC in assists. He had 6. Gonna boot one for a chance for Virginia. Head and Duke a head around. Nice play. Still the door open for Virginia. Over 23 to go. Visa with an open look, sends one in front, just wide. And Stroud will come back in for Barajas. So with just over 22 minutes to go, Duke and Virginia still no score. Duke with 2 ties this year, Virginia with none. In a season last year where they had 3, went to overtime a few times. Duke's 2 ties come against North Carolina and Yale, both at home. They also had one in exhibition play against South Carolina. Virginia doesn't want to see one of those. Philip Horton ahead, slicing his way through, waits for reinforcements, and centers. Into the box, a shot is high. Boy, Virginia has had so many looks. That's their 11th shot. The goalies have been good. The defense has been better for either team. Over 21 to go. Whistle and a foul against Virginia. Massalis, one-on-one. Putting the moves, the touch inside. Turns, Massalis again. Over to Muhammad, it's cleared. Dicey action there for Virginia. Looked like a chance for Duke. Massalis, an all ACC freshman team player. Just a season ago, back in 2021. Mentioned that guy's name so much. Elliot Hamill, who's been great. Made maybe the save of the game. Diving, it looked like it was going in for Virginia. Hamill, one hand denied. He's a guy who returned for his graduate season at Duke and has made such an impact. 34 saves, 87% save percentage. Stroud turns the corner, gives away. Frederick touches, stolen away. Under 20 minutes to play. Bonzo draws that penalty. Foul against Frederick. Virginia takes over around midfield. Playing with fire, they boot it back to Afonso, who won't get a call. Palms up in the air. Fans wanted it, doesn't get it. Frustrated darts at his Duke opponent. They give it away. Centered back challenged. Knocked away. William Citrone right there on the near side has it. it away. Paul Visa gives to Citrone and gives it all the way back to Holden Brown. Put it out, so Duke now with a chance with over 18 to go. Seen a lot of contact, a lot of fouls, but not as many mistakes between the two. Some really good soccer, some better defense. We knew Duke would have it coming into this one. But for the most part, especially in the second half, Duke's main catalyst, Shakur Mohammed, has been pretty much silenced. He's got it, he tosses it in. Cito moves it over to Massalis. Pressure, Virginia almost gets the steal. Afonso in on it along with Paul Visa. He can't do so. And we got contact. And we got a card coming, a yellow card. They're going to give it to both players. Leo Afonso involved along with Nick Perrioni. And you can tell Perrioni knows he just got away with one. Perrioni came up behind Afonso, tried to knock the ball out of his hands. And it looked like it was all number 10 in blue's wrongdoing. Instead, the card was brought out to both, to much of Afonso's surprise. The 17:03, they're going to take a look. So nothing to score, 10 shots apiece. What a battle this has been. There's all the dramatic play, and it's added to, they're gonna look at this yellow card that was given to Nick Perriano and Leo Afonso. While they're looking on it, we're gonna take a break. Stick with us. Fantastic finish ahead with 17:03 to go. Looks like the card was given to both. They return to play. After a confrontation between Nick Perriano and Leo Afonso, the official in between it. We're back with just over 17 to go, no score. Virginia will have it. Yellow card applied to Perriano and Leo Afonso at 72:49. Nineteen fouls combined in this one. Virginia with 10, Duke with 9. And it's been rather even in terms of opportunities. UVA Edges out Duke with shots on goal, 2 for them, 1 for Duke. 10 shots for either team. And a foul on Duke. UVA will possess. Well, I'll tell you, with just under 16 minutes to play now in this one, this place will erupt if UVA has any sort of opportunity toward the goal, let alone a corner. Slide tackle as UVA tries to regain. Periono will take it back. .35 to go, and ball in 10 in Blues' hands. Periono is getting the booze. Stroud tries to draw a call, doesn't get it. This thing's getting chippy late.
Goal kick, Virginia.
And Virginia will have a goal kick. Well, that's a sign of good fans, right? They know what's going on all the time. They get the booze from a player who just got in the altercation with your own guy. That's what college soccer's all about. A beautiful Friday night in Charlottesville. A top 25 matchup. UVA looking for the upset against undefeated Duke. Which would ultimately give them the lead in the ACC Coastal. There's the booze. Periono again. There's Stroud midfield. Both teams waiting patiently for an opportunity. And a whistle will come against Visa. Periono goes down. He's milking this one. Slow to get up. And now walking fine. And Virginia will have it. Now just under 14 to go. 10 shots on goal. Excuse me, 10 shots for either team. 2 shots on goal for Virginia, 1 for Duke. A packed house at Klockner Stadium. Time running out for both teams. Whistle and a foul on Duke, and collision again. I don't know if the officials saw that one, but Muhammad can't be happy about that. And they're going to give a card, it seems like, to Amir Daly, who's been great defensively. But now a free kick here for Virginia. So see if they can get another chance here. Yeah, Amir Daly gets the yellow card. So many opportunities. Near side sideline starts shaking. Fans on their feet. And Virginia put one in. En route to an upset of number 2 Duke. Puts one forward, a whistle. And a foul on Virginia. Elliot Hamill does it again. Wow, he's been great. Well, in the second half, we've seen probably not as many chances between the two teams, but definitely more fouls. Now 12 for either team, and it's gotten chippy. First half, we saw players get in each other's faces. We saw it again in the second half. And what is a contentious one. We've seen some guys milk some injuries, per usual. You'll see that in this one. The team's just trying to do anything they can to get a victory tonight. Periono gets the booze, boots it away. Virginia has it. Remember, those boos coming because of an altercation with UVA's Leo Afonso. the leader in goals for Virginia. Under 12 minutes to go. UVA looking for their 6th win at home. They have never lost, excuse me, have not tied yet this year. You assume with all the success George Jelnovac has had in his time at Virginia, he doesn't want to settle with a tie, but against undefeated Duke, you can't hate that result. But so far, they've played Duke's game, right? A defensive team. They've shut down one of the better offenses in the ACC to this point. Here's Afonso. Some open space, doing it himself, inside. Back outside the box. He's tripped up. A whistle and a foul call. Right out front, just outside the box. And a real chance coming for Virginia. The home team will have a look like no other. Almost 80 minutes in. Mangaroff will have the kick. Another exchange between Mangaroff and Periono, who's getting into it with everyone. Mangaroff. One's knocked up in the air, and Hamill leaps and grabs it. Under 10 minutes to go in half two. Virginia now with 11 shots to Duke's 10. Touch now stolen away. Nice play by Duke, trying to create an opportunity for Mohammed, who's playing his heart out. Trying by any means to get a steal and generate some offense for Duke, which hasn't been there in the last 20 minutes or so. Afonso touches all the way back, and UVA rotates. Real opportunities running out here for Virginia, both teams in fact, as we reach under 9 minutes. After this, Virginia will go on the road to play Clemson. That one's on the ACC Network Extra as well, and they come back home, play on national TV against Hofstra on Tuesday the 18th. And they've got a great team in Wake Forest at home as well on Saturday the 22nd. Meanwhile for Duke, they look to try to stay unbeaten. Notre Dame, George Washington, and Pittsburgh all at home. Virginia trying to shut that down right now, centering, and stopped by Hamill. Aside from the Wake Forest game that Duke came out victorious in a 3-2 victory last Saturday, this is one of the bigger games they've played since back on September 10th against number 10 Louisville. And again, they've played their game, a defensive team. Well, this one has gotten chippy. They've shut down a very, very good Virginia offense. Just over 7 to go. Touched at midfield. Back to Horton. Headed out, so Virginia will have it. The attacking area. Cariono drawing some groans from the crowd. He's becoming the antagonist here at Klockner Stadium. Horton touches ahead. Slavov works it back. Now to the top of your screen, at top left corner. And another touch inside. What a pass. And no whistle will come. Just a great defensive play once again by Duke. We've seen it when Virginia's in the attacking area. Duke's made it as hard as possible. As Luke Thomas comes in for Duke, they've made it as hard as possible for Virginia to get an open look. We've seen 1 or 2 in this one. That Elliott Hamill has said, no problem, I'll grab that. Both goalies have been spectacular tonight. Holden Brown for UVA, Elliott Hamill for Duke. With 5:35 to go. This one creeping toward a draw, unless either team has some late offensive magic in them.
Virginia.
Duke's last tie came against Yale not too long ago. Back on September 27th. Both ties did come in the month of September. That was pushed ahead. Cariono goes down, stolen back away. Now to the hands of the Blue Devils. Thomas gives to Muhammad. They're bunched up. He's looking for space now, gives it out to Daly. Cariono works back to Thomas. Duke threatening. Thomas's centering pass, high up in the air, and grabbed by Holden Brown. He got hit into the net. And Brown is all right. How about this? We got a high school chant. You can't do that from the near side fans. No goals, but a whole lot of fun here at Klockner Stadium. I'll tell you, this place, I've said it a few times, packed and would erupt if UVA, again, has a big opportunity down the stretch like this. This might be it. But poked away. Under 4 minutes. Fonzo looking for a cutter instead. It's kicked out with under 3.5 to play. So again, a draw creeping up on these two teams. Would be the first of the season for Virginia. Coming off a loss to Denver. They've won 3 out of their last 4. They're looking for some late magic. Can Horton provide it? Collision, fans wanted a call, didn't get one. You know, it's surprising with all the action we had in the first half, just 3 shots on goal combined. Really has been a defensive showdown. Thomas is bumped. Virginia kicks it back into the hands of Hamill. He's been great being not only able to make saves, but on the attack for Duke. That's one thing Holden Brown's been good at as well, as he picks it up with 2:10 to go. Well, Shakur Muhammad for Duke and Leo Afonso for Virginia, the two goal leaders, have showed that they are the goal leaders. They've been the catalysts attacking for either team. Philip Horton's been great as well, just some of these offensive attacks not enough. For how good both defenses have been. Visa has it knocked away, but Virginia will keep it. So with 90 seconds to go in regulation, Virginia will have a chance. Centering pass just inside. Afonso comes in with his left and kicks it high and away. Afonso fed up. He wanted a call. Didn't get one. A substitution. Jai Bean will come in with 1:08 to go and counting. Mariono comes out, and he waves goodbye to the fans here at Klockner Stadium. But good sport about it. He was getting the boos all night after the altercation with Leo Afonso. Came out smiling and waving. Did his job. 45 seconds to go. And Virginia generate anything. Maybe something here. Centering pass on top of the goal. 30 seconds left. And a goal kick coming from
10, 9, 8,
Elliot Hamilton
7, 6,
as time winds
5,
down.
4, 3,
and we will see
2, 1.
a 0-0 draw.
The final score for tonight's game,
Virginia and Duke, a top 25 matchup. Duke came in trying to stay unbeaten. They were able to do so. They moved to 8-0-3. Virginia, their first tie of the season. They're now 7-4-1, 3-1-1 in the ACC. A true battle. Got chippy late on a beautiful night in Charlottesville. For our whole crew at the ACC Network Extra at Virginia, I'm Kevin DiDomenico saying so long from Charlottesville. The final score is Duke 0 and Virginia 0 on the ACC Network Extra.